Next, I gave a play audio script to anyone who wishes to use audio as a part of a slide presentation. After a brief visit by
Yeah, I
a
was late
little
to
green
enroll.
man who was drinking something secret but obviously making him very happy, we teleported over to Escobar House and got ready to go up to the Sky platform. Once at Escobar House, which is in Association Works 2 Island, we gathered at the teleport ball, and once we were all gathered, we took the trip up to Sky Platform number 1. Now, in order to use the demonic player that you own in your final project, you will first have to give it to me.
It says you do not have permission to copy this item and will lose it from your inventory if you give it away. Do you really want to offer this item?
Whenever you attempt to give it to me, you're going to be warned that you're
Done.
going to lose the object. But I promise that I will give it back to you after the final project is completed. So Darren gave me his Damani viewer. I put it in my inventory. And because I am a resident of this island and I was wearing my group tag for this island, I was able to open up the object and, as you see, deed it to the group. Association Works 2. And now the Damani player will play.
So now you're saying I can add note cards to it, or no?
Yes, note cards can be added, but I am the
Okay.
one who has to add the note cards because now the player belongs to me.
Yeah, I'll give me a few. Go help someone else, and I'll gather a couple of URLs and put them in a note card and hand it to you. Thank you.
So while Darren was putting together the URLs into his note card,
Okay, this is mine.
we then went and did the same thing
Yes.
with Vanilla Rumbles, also known as Bonnie Miller.
Right click. Profile. No, what? Hang on. I clicked on Darren instead of you. You know, you both start with a D. Okay, now what do I do?
So Bonnie dropped the Damani viewer into my profile, drop inventory function. It was then my Damani viewer for the next 2 weeks, and we set it up.
Now, can you pay someone adult Linden dollars who is in teen Second Life?
And the answer was no. There is a firewall between Main Grid and Teen Life. They cannot communicate, and never the twain shall meet.
That world and this, yeah. Okay. Okay. And I'll be able to like add them and test them and then edit, etc.
That is correct. You
Okay.
will be able to add URLs and anything else you want to your
Okay.
Damani viewer, but you just have to go through me to do it because I now have to control the Damani viewer.
Okay. Because I think I want to add a couple different things, not just the videos. Okay. Okay. So will now this be sitting up here waiting for me to use it all the time now that you've got it?
That is absolutely
Okay.
correct. Even though I own the Damani viewer, you will have the ability to move it around and position it wherever you want on the Sky platform for your lesson. The only difference between you owning it and me owning it now is that in order to add media to it, you will have to give me a note card with the URLs, and I'll be the one who has to open up the edit panel and add the note card to the contents panel. We then went over to Wesley's area of the Sky platform to set up his Damani viewer. Notice that the first thing that Wesley gives me is the box that the viewer came in. This means the box had not yet been unpacked. So let's review how to unpack a box. First, you right-click on the box and click on Open. Then a panel will open up listing all of the contents in that box. After that contents panel is open, you then click on the button that says Copy Contents to Inventory. And that is how you unlock a box which contains the items that you just bought. Most things that you buy in Second Life will be boxed, and you must go through this process of right-clicking to open up the pie menu, clicking on Open, viewing the contents, and then copying the contents to your inventory.
My question's real quick. In Donald Bourne's example that you left us in the video at the first week of class, he had like a globe with his name on it. I haven't found any objects that I could actually type onto. How did he do that?
Adding your name to an object requires that you first create a texture with your name on it that can be added to an object. In the Week 4 materials, you'll see a video that shows you how to do that.
Okay, I'll wait then.
For anyone who would like to get started doing that, you simply open up PowerPoint or say Microsoft Word, type in your name, perhaps in a text box that has a colored background, and then save that PowerPoint slide or that Microsoft Word document as a JPEG. Then import that JPEG into Second Life as a texture. And then we've already reviewed how to apply a texture to an object.
All right, that makes perfect sense.
Well, my stuff is all weird.
Oh yeah, they're green to me.
Green to whom?
Darren.
One of the interesting problems of the night was the walls that Mars had built. As you can see from this screen recording, these 3 walls are glowing bright, hot white. It's interesting that other people in the class were seeing these walls as green. Now, the reason for this probably is that I have a gaming computer that has a video card that is set up for 3D gaming and is probably able to render a lot more of the detail of Second Life than video cards that are not set up for 3D gaming. So what Mars and I did was the following. I took him through a procedure wherein he could select the textures and take off the glow. And whenever you see Mars take off this glow, you're going to see the objects here in this video that you were viewing on your computer. But anyone who has a video card set up for Second Life would have been seeing the extreme glow that Mars had applied to these textures. So after some back and forth, Mars and I finally got coordinated on his edit panel and finding the glow reduction area of that edit panel. And so now you're going to see him take off the glow, and you'll probably be seeing the transparent green objects that you were seeing on your non-gaming computer.
Well, I wanted Darren's glass bricks.